Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the TheGamesCage. Today, and only today, I'm going to be giving you guys the true and only review of Team Sonic Racing. That's right, up to this point, all the reviews you've heard, bullshit. The only one that matters, this guy's right here. Because I've played this game for about 35 hours in a week. I know, I'm crazy, but I love it. And just, that is my overall sentiment about this game. I fucking love it, and we're going to get right into it right now. So, obviously, for those of you that don't know, Team Sonic Racing is made by Sumo Digital, not Sonic Team. And basically, this one is more of a team kart racer. Well, no, team racing game, not a kart, because there's no karts in this game. And basically, you have two teammates on your team, and you've got 15 characters to choose from. Once you pick your team, you're basically trading items amongst each others, and once you trade your items, you're building an ultimate meter. So not only are you helping your teammates, but you're also building a meter that can fucking boost you flying. So that's the main gist of the mechanics. In terms of how the racing itself feels, fantastic. I was worried going into this that, like, man, Mario Kart 8 is so perfect that it is going to affect my experience here, and it didn't. The racing feels unique, but it feels similar. Like, in a good way, obviously, it feels good. That's what's so important, right? One of the most important things they had to nail was the drift, and I gotta say, they absolutely nailed it. It feels really good. One thing I actually like about the drift over Mario Kart's drift is you can, like, drift in multiple directions without stopping your drift, like, you know, in Mario Kart and this game, you have the thing where your drift goes from yellow to, like, red to blue. Well, in this game, so it's like in this game, you can have those 3 levels of drift, but you don't lose it by, like, drifting to another direction, which I really love and appreciate, because, like, you can keep a drift going for a long time. And that's, like, so overall, the pure gameplay of it just feels so good. You can do tricks in the air. The gameplay, it runs at 60 on PS4 and 30 on Switch, and it's not that noticeable, again, unless you're jumping between versions. I only notice it when, like, I play the PS4 version, and then I go to the Switch version, I'm like, oh god, this is a little weird. It takes some time to mentally adjust to it, but once I do, I'm good and everything makes sense, right? So that's how the gameplay feels and controls so perfectly well. In terms of content, right, I know a lot of people are probably wondering, like, alright, what's my value here? Is it just going to be like Mario Kart where I do a bunch of cups? Nah, son. You get a full-fledged team adventure mode. Now, the adventure mode basically has a story, and it also has a bunch of different types of races, which I really appreciate. So, basically, story is like you're fighting this, there's this fucking guy called the Dompa. He's a dumb fucking looking cat, and he's trying to basically fuck shit up, and you guys are basically racing. And honestly, as a Sonic fan, the dialogue is kind of just like, it's fun to hear. Like, it's like, oh god, they're saying this is funny, but, like, overall story-wise, it's very whatever. It is that thing where it just does cut out pictures of the characters with text over it, and they're speaking so you can hear the voice actors. But yeah, like, even for me as a die-hard Sonic fan, the story stuff comes off as like, okay, this is funny, this is whatever. And plus, you can literally have an option to start a mission without the dialogue stuff, so it's not forced upon you in any way possible. Even in the race, there's, like, custom dialogue from the characters. I like hearing it, but I'm sure a lot of people will find it annoying hearing the same lines over and over, and you can disable that. But the main crux of it is that you're doing, like, so let's say in single player you'll have single races, and in that race you have 3-star challenges like finish in first, use 5 items, this, that, or you'll have unique challenges like drift challenges where you gotta drift through these, like, poles, and if you go through the red side you're getting more points, and it's like they do unique shit like that. And you also have, like, a King of the Hill mode where you're racing laps, and whoever's in the back of the lap, like, just gets booted out at the end of it. So they do really awesome stuff. I don't want to expose all the modes. Again, there's even a coin collector mode. You could try to go for 3 stars and even, like, a platinum medal, and it's so addicting to try to get all the stars, because that's, like, what I'm trying to do, and it's just so fun. And because the gameplay feels so awesome, I love it. And the fucking soundtrack of this game is so good. I don't know what gods forged this soundtrack, and I'll tell you who they were. It was Crush 40, it was fucking Hyper Potions. They fucked, made a baby, and it turned out to be this soundtrack, because it is so fucking good. Oh my god, the soundtrack drops tomorrow too. I'm so excited. It's all I want to listen to. God tier soundtrack. Sonic games always have amazing soundtrack, but this one is just on its own fucking level, and I adore it with my life. So that's that. Now, obviously, another big factor is the tracks, right? The racing tracks. How are they, right? I'm proud to say I love them all. I will say a few things, though. My criticism would be, it is only 21 racetracks, and also it's a thing of, it's 5 cups. No, it's 6 cups. But they all have a theme. So like there's like the beach theme, the casino theme, the like desert theme, and the haunted theme. So it's like there's kind of themes. Well, not fully, but like there are main themes, right? And because of that, when you only have 21 tracks in the game, it can feel like there isn't that many tracks. And even though they're very different how the tracks look, I wish there were more like locales, especially like because this game is based on purely Sonic. I would have loved like a chemical plant zone racetrack or a Stardust Speedway racetrack. And it's like that's why it's one of the few shames that like they went for like themes for the levels, because like you don't get that full variety from Sonic that you would have loved. But the racetracks are very large and very fun to drive through. Like what I love about it is you could be on top of a rooftop for one race, and while someone's on the bottom, you could go through an alternate path. It's like, and there's paths that only like heavy characters can break through. It's like that stuff is just so cool and engaging, because it makes it so that every time I play the track, I'm like, I want to go in this direction this time, I want to go there. And like one path you'll get an item, another path you'll get a speed boost. So managing which paths you want to go based on which character you are, or like technical characters can actually go through, you know, in like racing games when you go through the sand and you slow down, they don't have that problem. So it's like you really have a variety, not only in the tracks just designs because they look really cool, but you also have variety in which characters you use there and how you can take advantage of the track. So racetracks are awesome, but very limited. Like you will be playing a lot of the same tracks over and over, which makes sense just because of how the game is set, but it is what it is. And again, it's a $40 title. I guess that's why I forgive it more. Other than that, you got the card customizing. So in this game, because it's a racing game, you have one car overall across the board, right? So, and because you have one car, you're basically choosing to color it, you're choosing what skins you want over it. You can change like the front of it, you can change the look of the wheels, the rear end, the front. It's like, I love how customizable the vehicles are, because man, I just love seeing my car in a race, be like, damn, that's my car. It's so sick. And I spent so much time with Sonic or Shadow or whoever the fuck, and just custom, or Tails, and it's like making their cars unique and feel cool, which makes you actually want to play the other characters. And I really love that aspect of the game, because obviously if you have one car, you want to change the parts of the car, but you also want to make it look like your style. And I really appreciate that. Online, as far as I've played, feels great, works great. The one thing is that it's a little divided and hard to find a full room, because there's basically ranked for team racing, casual for team racing, ranked for single race, casual for single race, items mode, or like mode where you can play all the other modes from the story mode that I told you. It's like, because there's so many separate modes in the online, it can be hard to tell where is everybody, basically. So that's one other issue I have with the online. Other than that, you got your standard Grand Prix, your time trials, all this shit. And yeah, man, overall, Team Sonic Racing, I am in love with this game. I think it is an awesome racing game. I think for $40, you really are getting value, right? You really are getting a solid, awesome kart racer. Obviously, look, Mario Kart 8 has triple the racetracks, and you probably bought Mario Kart 8. It's a fantastic game. But I think if one, you're a Sonic fan, two, if you're just a racing fan, like you just want like fun new tracks to race in, you're gonna be happy with this, because you are getting a quality racer with unique items, unique gameplay mechanics, unique stuff. It's like, I really appreciate how it differentiates itself from Mario Kart, and I feel like it can actually give things to Mario Kart for Mario Kart to learn. And I want to make a video about that later on. But yeah, so overall, Team Sonic Racing, I'm in love with this game. I totally think you should buy it. I know I've convinced a lot of people to buy it, and man, just for the soundtrack alone, I think it's worth it. But the gameplay is so awesome. I'm constantly thinking about the game. Like right now, I want to go back and play it. I want to unlock more car parts. I want to get all those trophies. I just want to fucking play this game, and I love it so much. And I bet you will too if you play it and gave it a chance on either platform. Honestly, like I said, if you're only going to play on the TV, get it on PS4, because you might as well, because it's 60 frames. But if you want to take it anywhere with you, get the Switch version. I remember sitting on my balcony the other day, just chilling, playing the race. Oh, so good. So fucking good. Thank you all for watching. I love Sonic. You should love Sonic. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.